welcome to episode 20 of the SATO Briefing series. So, if anyone's been following along on Facebook, you might have realized or seen that it was quiet for a little bit, and then it came out that my old development machine decided to no longer work anymore. So, I went through that process of getting a new machine and moving everything over. And luckily, most of this stuff for development in P3D and other platforms was largely saved. There were some casualties in regards to that, but mostly all of them did make it over to the new machine, which I am on currently. So onward to better things, and that would be the Firehawk in front of me here. The Firehawk mod's been out for quite a while. It's based on the CeraSim UH-60. So if anybody has the CeraSim UH-60 and wants to get into firefighting and you want to fly, say, the Firehawk, the mod is available for FSX currently. This one from us will be available for P3D only because it has PBR and a lot of other updates done to it from the stock Firehawk that was done by Jagle04. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I got permission from him to modify his aircraft to basically kind of just update it. A lot of the cosmetics and stuff like that I updated. Like I said, I added PBR. I added some additional things to the exterior models on the aircraft to better represent the all the Firehawks that are available now. Because a few years ago, only Los Angeles County was using them, and now there's 7 or 8, I think, or maybe there's something like that. The amount of agencies now using the Firehawk. Um, and they have different exterior configurations and things like that I wanted to represent. Some of them, like Ventura County here, have barrier filters and FLIR pods and all kinds of other additional exterior modifications that I wanted to represent. I also did some modifications for some of the animations to allow them to be used with Firefighter X better and not conflict with the application and the animations of the helicopter itself. Um, I also did some updates to things like the stock chocks that weren't available or weren't visible anymore. I updated those. I changed the snorkel animations. The snorkel animations now controlled through the exit panel views. If you're familiar with the CeraSim UH-60, has an exit control menu. So I've swapped out the snorkel controls for the 240 gun emplacements that were on the UH-60 that the Firehawk obviously doesn't have. So I use those animations to substitute where the snorkel is operated now. So you click the 240 gun emplacement, and the observer door on the right side will pop open, and his head will pop out, and the snorkel will extend. So it's kind of more realistic, because in the real black or Firehawks, that's kind of how they operate too. Whenever they're in a spill location, the observer will be watching where the snorkel is and be telling the pilot and all that. So they just kind of changed some of that stuff. There's going to be a lot of aircraft, 27 in total as it looks currently. So that's going to be between all the different agencies, including Cal Fire, LA County Fire, Orange County Fire, San Diego Fire, Santa Barbara, Ventura. I think I have several for, let's see, Coulson, I believe, will have one, and so will the California Air National Guard, and the state of Colorado will also have one. So these agencies are also adding to their fleet. So over time, I may add additional repaints to represent those aircraft. But largely, this pack will come with 27 options to fly. So most of them being with Cal Fire, they'll have 13 aircraft by themselves. LA County will have 5, and I think most of the other operators have 1 or 2 aircraft after that. So yeah. Let's see, what else are we doing with this aircraft? The Firehawk itself, difference between it and a regular Blackhawk is largely this gear extension system, and obviously this giant water tank underneath here. So a lot of agencies went to using the Blackhawk over the UH-1s because the UH-1s are just basically getting too old to use. And the Blackhawk is a much more powerful, newer platform. And the UH-1s carried about 300 gallons of water in their tanking systems, depending on the version and the tank system. The Firehawks can carry 1,000 gallons. So they're not only significantly more powerful, and they are larger, but they also can fly a lot faster and further as well. So the UH-1s can fly at about 105 miles per hour, I believe, and the Blackhawks or Firehawks can fly at 160 miles per hour. So they're significantly faster, and they have a little bit better. Well, I shouldn't say a little bit better. They have a lot better high altitude and hot and high performance than the UH-1 Super Hueys did for, say, like Cal Fire. Um, so yeah, a lot of these agencies now are going to them, and like I said, they've expanded quite a bit in the last 10 years, especially. So the Firehawk is pretty much a mainstay aircraft now in most of Southern California. So I kind of wanted to, represent that in this package. So I think that's all I have to say about the Firehawk for right now. You can keep following along on our Facebook or our Discord channel, and hopefully we'll have this one out relatively quickly. So keep checking back, and thanks, and tune into the next one.